I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I ought to knock you the hell out. 20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me.
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extranet is to be believed.
Zaeed Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls.
Fair enough, that would have been good advice. If I took you, I guess. But hello there, troops. We're back with another episode of Mass Effect 2 of the Legendary Edition. And you're watching Ace of Space Gaming with your host for the day and the weekend, myself, Thumbs. And troops, it's been a minute since we had Mass Effect, or since I played Mass Effect anyway. This playthrough is always the one that kind of gets pushed back, which I do apologise for, because we'd be on 3 by now if I didn't waste so much time. So I do apologise. But I also hope you caught last week's episode, because last time on Mass Effect, we done Samara's loyalty mission, which basically meant we had to go to Omega to help her hunt her down her daughter, which is really sad when you think about it, you know? But Samara's daughter was an Ardat Yakshi. Basically all 3 of her daughters are, but this one was dangerous because
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here.
Basically, there's like a genetic mutation within the Asari, which means that if she melded
Nothing leaves a
with
body quite so
another being, then she would kill them.
as an
And
Ardat
melding
Yakshi
is just
does.
something the Asari can do. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but Samara hunted her down to Omega after I think a 400-year chase.
Her
I'm not
last
too
victim
sure.
was a young girl.
So
Pretty
we
thin.
headed to Omega,
Lived in the
spoke
tenements
to
near
Aria,
here.
and she told us to
That's
go
where I started looking.
look for this
She
woman
started
whose
talking
daughter
about
had just
sorry.
or who had just
More.
died, and she thought it was
I
a
see.
murder. So
I didn't like her.
we ended up getting
Sounds
some
like a
evidence.
smart person.
Got a club,
Who was it?
dropping a secret
Jarut.
name.
Go
Well,
on
actually,
in.
first
Morin will be
Samara
watching.
was trying to.
Like
we
any
went
predator,
through
she
the
is
plan
cautious.
with Samara
Must pique her
before going
interest
into the
enough
club
that she will
because,
approach you.
well, we had to come up with some ideas. We had to come up with a plan to lure her out, to lure Morinth out. And it was actually also really
I will
cute
be near,
because
and I
Samara
will
was
comfort
like,
you,
trust
Shepard.
me as I trusted her
Trust
or
me
you. And it's like,
as I trust
Samara,
and
you're
honor
just
you.
the
How
shepherd
can I
bits
spark her
man.
interest when I'm not even talking to her?
But basically,
Courage or
the plan
suicidal
was for
bravery
Shepard
could
to
attract
act
her.
heroic
Hurt someone in
and
defense
not
and she will be
show off,
excited.
basically,
Pick a
and
fight
not to
and
start a
jump
fight,
forward.
but to defend people and to be nice, but not like, I don't know the word for it, but you know, like showing off. To lure Morinth
When you are
out
face to
into
face,
thinking,
subtly encourage her
and to
to invite you
making
to
her
her
the
apartment.
next victim.
I'll follow
Victim
discreetly,
is in
and when you are
quotes
alone,
because,
I'll
you know,
spring the trap.
Shepard is
Until I get there, you are in
trapping
great
Morinth.
peril. She
But
will
the
be
thing
planning
is,
to inflict horrors
once
on you.
Morinth was
If you are not careful,
lured out
you will
and
want her
Shepard
to.
convinced her and all that,
Killed many
Samara
times.
also had to warn
But
us
that's
that she
where the
does have like
similarities
powerful.
Why do
I
you
don't
say
know
that
if it's
I've
like
killed?
mind powers, but I
do you
guess
know?
it is.
Let's stop playing
And
games.
apparently she can just make Shepard think that Morinth is what she
Look
wants,
into my
right?
eyes and
Which
tell me you want me.
means we ended up getting
Tell
a
me you would
choice,
kill for me.
which I was really tempted
Anything I
to
want.
take last week. We could have chosen
strong
to
as
keep
she is.
Morinth on
Let
the
me
team
join
and
you.
killed Samara instead.
I am already sworn
It's
to help
something
you,
I've
Shepard.
never done, but
Let us
something I was
finish
really
this.
curious about, and I just I never steer
End of the
from
line, Moira.
playthroughs,
And they
man,
call
so
me
that's
a
probably why I never done it. So we
Find
killed
peace in the
Morin
embrace of the
and kept
gods.
Samara, of course, because I always do. And to be honest, I love Shepard and Samara's friendship throughout the games. They've developed a nice wee,
Do you want to talk
a
about
nice
what
wee
happened?
bond, you know.
Shepard,
And obviously
what do you think I
Samara
will
was
say?
quite upset about
What can I say?
having to kill her daughter. Apparently the
killed the
wisest
bravest
and
and smartest
strongest
of my
of them.
daughters.
So,
There
you
are no
know, so she
words.
basically killed the best one. So, which is a shame for her other daughters, though. But I mean, as well as being upset, she was, of course, very thankful that we were there to do it with
Thank
her.
you.
She said, when we
I
were
do
doing
not
the plan,
share
she
this
said that
burden
like Shepard
easily.
was the only person she
You
could
are the
imagine
only soul I can
sharing this
imagine
burden
sharing
with,
it with.
basically. And I thought, see, like it was things like that. Like it's a nice bond forming, you know. And if you've came along this far in the playthrough, then you know I'm all in it for character bonds and relationships forming. But I like my characters to form bonds with other crew and friendships and families, and I'm a softie. But troops, this week we actually only have like a couple of main missions left, so we're gonna go off and do Zaeed's loyalty mission, and probably not finish, but at least start Kasumi's, because it's longer and different, but also kinda more annoying. But that's absolutely fine. And at some point before we go off to like finish the game and all that, I do need to talk to other people, because I've been slacking on that, because of the gaps that I kind of take in between episodes. I kind of like to just try and get to the story instead of going and talking to everyone. But it is vital that we get to talk to everyone and finish their like conversations before the games stop. It might not be vital, but it's vital to me. We got time to go talk to Joker though, if he's got anything to say. It's been a minute.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
I mean, to be honest, we almost did. But, you know. Well, it's fine. We kept Samara.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yeah. Just thought we'd go talk to Joker. It's been a hot minute since we spoke to him. Also, I'm quite sure we officially started the Thane romance last week. Or like, you know, we took the first steps into it. I'm quite sure that happened, yeah. So we'll need to go talk to him again at some point, of course. See how that turns out. But first, we need to go... I can't remember where we're going for Zaeed's mission. Over here, to the Eastmar frontier. Here we are, the planet Zoria. To help Zaeed, and I think he's out for revenge. Another one that's out for revenge. It's always revenge with Mass Effect, that. Oh yeah, I forgot how nice the planet is.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Okay, got you. Ambitious. Not good. Honestly, he's gone after a guy called Vito. I can't really remember Zaeed's mission. He betrayed him.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Probably that guy.
Here we go. Keep close.
I'm quite sure we'll learn more about it throughout it. So let's a learning curve. A remembering curve.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Well, Vito is a horrible man. Oh, I like pie jacks. I love pie jacks. If you like hit them, your teammates, I don't know if,
Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
I don't know if it happens the new, but like in the first game, if you hit them, your teammates comment on your horrible behaviour. That was probably supposed to give me a jump scare, but I was too busy talking about hijacks.
Report to base.
Hello!
Armed and trained.
Oh, it's been a minute since I played a shooting game.
Go now to the scene.
I got this. Maybe. Ah, you're there then.
This'll put him down!
Maybe not, maybe not. You still alive? You're alive though. Not anymore. Oh. Ah. Any more? Yeah, we do.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
That sounded like Jennifer here. Is Shepard fighting Shepard here? Ow. Just walks in here rocket. Too much for you already? I mean, it's only the first wave and you're falling back. Come on. Show us what you're made of. Shepard can duck behind things really well.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
Like, you know this guy? As if it didn't sound like that.
I get the feeling you have a past with this, Vito.
Yeah.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns.
Oh.
The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
He founded the Suns. Like, the Blue Suns have been trying to kill Shepard for years. Kid on, they try and kill everybody, but no. Well, they haven't really been wanting to kill Shepard for years, but, you know, because she helped save Archangel, she's probably not on their good guy list, you know? On the friend list.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Yeah.
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records.
Oh.
He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
Oh, I see. So, what, you were a peacekeeping group before?
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger.
Oh.
For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
Wow. Well, we didn't know how far it went, alright? We thought you were just madam. But how did you survive that?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated.
That's true.
A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
And I've always liked that line. But very true. I guess, let's go.
We better get moving.
I should go, alright?
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here.
That's alright.
Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Zaeed's got some issues. Anger issues. In case you didn't know. I mean, rightfully so. If he almost killed him and, well, erased all his hard work.
Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
I do really like this planet though. It is really nice to look at. Anyway, enough admiring the scenery. Knock knock!
Zaeed Masani,
Oh.
you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaeed. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again.
Oh. Fighting dog Vito.
What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
Nice. Smart thinking.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
How did he survive? Zaeed.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. You're gonna take this whole factory down. It's really loud. Was that a person?
Opening the gate.
That was a bit unnecessary though, yeah. Like, no. The whole place is falling apart.
We don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
And that.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
Oh. Oh! I've never punched him
You're
before.
endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
Wow!
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I ought to knock you the hell out. Thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
Wow! I have never, ever, ever, ever punched Zaeed before. I didn't know that was a thing! That's so cool! Sorry, Zaeed, but that was for a whole new experience. First time at the channel punching Zaeed. Honestly, that's crazy. You learn something new every playthrough, I'm telling you. That's crazy. I'm so blown away. Dear man, I'm having a moment. Thank you. I mean, like, even I done that, but I'm gonna let him do what he wants to do anyway, so I punched him for nothing. I think that's brilliant. He disobeyed an order.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
See, Zaeed, come on, man. You didn't have
No
to do
time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
that. You just want, yeah. I'll go with that, I guess. This is quite the revenge you're on. The revenge kick you're on, Zaeed.
I get why you want Vito dead, but is he really worth watching those people burn to death?
I'm not sticking around to watch. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Forget loyalty, you're an ass. I'm kidding. We're gonna go though.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Glad you see it my way.
I still got to punch you in the face.
No!
And
no!
I am sorry. Whoops. That's all for the sake of loyalty, right? What the... I'm kidding, it's a game, it makes it more exciting. Shepard, hot and cold.
I'll take you out with me.
Is that on? Well, for the moment. Oh. Never mind. Oh, this way.
Go down to the sea.
Didn't right?
This is valuable.
I'm so jumpy. Honestly. Do you think with the amount of times you play this, you'd not be so jumpy?
Heavy weapon, get down.
Yeah, I'm the heavy weapon.
Lost shield.
Spin! How's that all this shit missed?
Get down.
Lining up my shot.
Loud and clear. You got it. Firing an impact shot.
Huh. Nice team up, troops. Shepard, man, you keep doing that, I'm throwing my controller at the bin. At the bin and the bin. No fear, Shepard is here. Oh.
This might be useful.
Why, yes, if this might do.
Attack!
Who's under fire?
Firing an impact shot.
Thank you. Alright, troops, we have assist. I have assist.
Bring this place down around you.
You can try.
Through my shields!
Died when I shot you the first time. I don't care who you brought with you, I'll kill you all.
Excellent shot.
Thank you. I keep someone on both sides. And how can I not die? Or try not to die?
Sonny.
Go in peace.
Do you know why it is?
Very
Because
well.
I normally put Zaeed here.
You got it.
And we got those big gas canisters that you can shoot down
Get
eventually.
down.
Contact.
That fuel tank's coming loose. Do this.
Yeah, it is.
Down on top of them.
And go!
Taking heavy
Put
fire!
them down.
I missed.
That's it. Shoot it down.
Did that get anyone? Probably not. All that for that, man. Ugh. We done. No. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. I have a plan? Oh fuck, I forgot about this one plan. Oh. That reaches! 2 seconds, I need my best shot on it. Whew, I just messed that. I'm gonna charge him! I'm gonna charge him! Nice. Pretty sure these rooms are just empty. Except for that. that one time it was empty. What? Why did it sound like someone died? Okay. Anyway. Oh. I forgot. It is this short. Hey, Vito.
Zaeed, please. You know it was nothing personal, just business, I swear.
Oh, wow. That doesn't look like business.
It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Zaeed, please! I'm gonna die here, man! Do something!
Oh, you're right about it.
Try, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. That is a cool scene, though, right? Look at Zaeed walking away from this chaos. But I got to punch you, so. So, what'd you think? Short mission. Zaeed got revenge, Vito's dead. And that's it. And I don't even know if we get to talk to him about it. See? Like,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks, Skelly. He gets to say like one line doing in the engineering, but that's about it. Zaeed, can you say anything about that mission?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute?
Like the
You
one
might
we
learn something.
Like the one we just done?
So you knew Archangel from before?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
It's because it's Gaddis and he's perfect. But see, like, it's a random thing. Who knows when he'll ever get around to talking to me about it.
Hell of a mission down there on Zoria.
Oh, never mind.
I appreciate what you did down there. Might not seem like it, but you did the right thing. Killing Vito solves a lot of problems, and not just my own.
You're welcome. And he doesn't even mention the punch to the face?
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I got to punch you in the face, I don't care. And it's not even that I don't like Zaeed, I just didn't know it was an option. I thought since that mission was a bit quick, we'll talk to someone and then start Kasumi's mission. See if Miranda wants to say anything.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course.
Oh.
I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Yep. What about? Have we spoke to you since the fight with Jack? Probably.
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
Why, you're welcome. I'm gonna say that though, because Cerberus are totally wrong, man. You need to leave them.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
Yeah, what about Jack? But, like, the xenophobia thing, you know, like, you need to at least discourage that, though, right? I know that's not what Cerberus does, but, yeah. Anyway, we're asking what about Jack, because the last time we kind of saw them, they were arguing, because Miranda, she didn't agree with what they done to Jack, but she didn't say it was wrong, basically.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
Was it?
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
Yep. The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
I mean, that's a fair argument. But, I mean, come on. I guess we'll ask, why do you like Cerberus so much then, Miranda?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Yeah. Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
And you. I don't hate Miranda as much as a lot of people seem to. She's not my favourite, but I feel like, once you kind of start talking to her, her and Shepard kind of start getting along a bit,
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself.
No, you don't. No one does.
My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You do always bring it up. So shush. No, kidding. You do kinda let it rule your life though, Miranda.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I mean, that is true. Shepard is perfect. I'm kidding. But, I guess you've probably done a lot for Cerberus. You brought Shepard back. You were head of project... What was it called? I can't remember, but you were head of the project that brought Shepard back to life, so you did do stuff. You've done things.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda.
Lazarus.
Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Oh, that's all?
I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
You're welcome. I thought you were going to list her list of achievements. But it was Project Lazarus. Totally forgot about that. Now we can go. You're welcome for the what's that? The confidence boost. I was gonna say ego boost, but it's not really an ego booster. And we're off. No, we're off to help Kasumi. A lot of people kind of pointed out that they thought this solar system kind of looked like a Reaper. What you mean when you kind of come out here? I guess I can kind of see it. Could be a stretch. I just wasted my fuel.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Yeah. That's fine. But anyway, we might be stranded here, but we're gonna do Kasumi's mission. We're infiltrating this place to get Kasumi's old partner's Graybox back, which is a memory implant thing. But we have to infiltrate a party. So Shepard's going formal attire. Oh man, I didn't mean to press B.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
Again, I mean, I was always kind of torn between Shepard and dresses, but that's just because I'm not a fan of dresses. That doesn't mean Shepard can't look fabulous. So Allison Gunn, you say, huh? Is that my new name?
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover.
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Badass Weekly. Okay. I guess I'll ask about the outfit anyway, even though Shepard looks good.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Says the woman who came cloaked. Don't you think you should wear something?
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Yeah.
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his Graybox. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Lovely guy then, huh? Well, anyway, no matter what kind of guy he is, what's the plan? What idea you cooking up in there, Kasumi?
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor.
Nice.
You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed.
What?
They won't hassle you over a sidearm.
Okay.
Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up.
Got you.
Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's Graybox. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
Easy as pie. Oh, this isn't just another heist, is it? Okay, we're gonna go with that, because that's just rude. She's sad. or at least she sounds sad.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Yeah.
Was I that obvious? KG's Graybox holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Let's go. I'm not saying it'll be worth that. I feel like it's a bit of a rude thing to say. Is it though?
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
Oh.
The Graybox holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
Wow. And I can only tell you that, boy, is it some information. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but let's just say it kind of relates a lot to Mass Effect 3. Major info. But I always thought that was like a bad option. I never picked it before. We're having a lot of new experiences today on this playthrough, apparently.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
What is?
This is our stop.
See, like you're standing out. Could have wore something nicer, Kasumi. Come on.
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Oh, thank you.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Nothing wrong.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
There's no weapons. No weapons or armor.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I can never remember what kind of answer he respects. Guess I'll go with that.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Allison Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you.
Maybe not.
You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
Yep. I've done everything.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were
Thank you.
invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
I'm just gonna say, of course, don't want to alert him to any suspicions.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Wow.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Why did he turn you away? Is it because you look dodgy?
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
You're a master thief. I wonder what a master thief would look like. Perhaps someone that's cloaked or hooded. You look like an assassin. Like literally for the Creed games. But, I guess Alaska's the plan. I can totally do this alone, but what's the plan?
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
Okay. I guess.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Okay. Do you not think that siren statue would have caused like some PTSD in Shepard or something, you know? Look at that dress though. Shepard really suits that film. I don't like the dress you get in Mass Effect 3 though.
How did you ever contain that situation on Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
I see.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
Wishful thinking. She's right here. Like, look. Right here. In the middle of all these. Surely you must know what I look like. I love that little conversation though. And I love getting in amongst them. So that they can not recognize me.
Hawk's private rooms are off limits without proper clearance.
I'm dying to get in there, but we have to scope out the vault first.
Oh, yeah.
Say, what's that over there?
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Yeah.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight, and the security chief Ro is in charge. No way Ro would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuels.
Chief Ro, huh? She sounds like a hard ass.
Yeah.
If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Ah. No one saw. Alright, Kasumi, let's go.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
See?
Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series.
Yep.
Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that.
Huh?
We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters.
Okay.
And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep.
Oh.
And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Nice. You show off them skills, Kasumi. You're gonna crack this vault in no time. I know all the secrets.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here.
Yeah.
I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Why, thank you. Hello, Mr. Donovan Hawk. Nothing unusual here. Remembers the guy? There's the guy with the two-sided. 6 o'clock.
1 sec.
Kasumi?
That should take care of the barrier.
Probably saw you. Okay, the barrier. There was DNA and voice thing. Maybe I'll try and go get the DNA first. And that is where this guy comes in. And where the datapad came in too. At least I'm sure it is. I might need to do something. Yeah. I think I need to do.
Santiago was attacked in his own base.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
Thank you. Before I can do that, talk to that guy, I need to come here first.
Ready when you are.
Why? Oh, you sounded like you were in combat.
Get ready.
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
This isn't my pistol.
Can't do that.
No shield. They better be soundproof.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
Doors. Also, look. Mass Effect's on the TV. Anyway, that was silent. Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here, can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia. So it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. A voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa.
Yeah?
Nice. I tapped their communications. I think we can get past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rowe sent you. We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
Got you. Nice. See, I know I had to do something before going to talk to that guy first. Just admiring your art, Mr. Hawk. Hey, guard man. Get out of the way.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have authorization, please and thank you.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
On Rose's authority.
You can lean in, but I can lean in further.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
What if that's not what Rose sounds like, though? Thank you. Thanks, Kasumi. Otherwise, I would have had to have fought those guys. But we went for the sneaky option. Screw you losers.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Go you.
Oh, I love this bit. This is a really funny bit of this. I forgot about that. Alright, what about glass?
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Okay.
Ha! Found a sample?
Now a credit shit.
I love that bit. Alright, what about some swords?
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Alright. What about some plants?
It's clean.
It's a plant.
It's clean. They're free for now.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's Graybox. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
No. What about the pillows?
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
Why? He has like a water feature in his bed? But he needs the toilet all the time. Okuda.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Nice. See? Genius. We got some funny lines out the way, and we got that DNA. Wow, what lovely pieces of art you have there, Donovan. That door's just left wide open. Shepard is not discreet whatsoever. Alright. I guess we need to get him talking.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
After you.
Wish us luck.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
Of course not. Are you expecting trouble?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element.
Criminals.
Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning.
Well,
This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
What a speech. Thank you.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking.
With one
We've got
sentence.
enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
We didn't even say anything.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
We just asked if he was expecting trouble. You made that easy. Unless he meant it. Unless he knows.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Hey, screw you. That's my best friend you're talking about. Kasumi!
That got it. The barrier's down.
Everything's down. We're in.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome,
Wow.
Mr. Hawk.
Nice. Now for the DNA.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Nice. See, easy as pie, Kasumi. Now let's get in here. Get back into our armor. Out of these casual clothes, huh? Or I guess formal wear.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Thank you. Should you not have done the whole camera thing before, you know? Interesting. She was too busy staring at Saren the whole time. Because she's got the heebie-jeebies. Now that suits you. A lot more, I think. It is just more practical. For Shepard's line of work, anyway. Oh, yeah. Forgot about this part.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice.
Apparently so.
This scanner will hone in on the Graybox. It's not far.
Alright. Well, I'm actually going to leave that episode there, but before I do, I want to come and show you something. Something that I was just really happy to see it when I saw it for the first time ever in the game. But this thing is an ogre. And guess what it's for? It's for Dragon Age, baby! So, I just wanted to come show you. I know I've never played Dragon Age on this channel, but it's another BioWare game and perhaps my favourite. It's really hard to choose between them, so they're joint favourites. So, let's see what we've got to say about it.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
Oh, I have. I have fought it in dark alleys before. But no, I'm gonna leave that there, troops. But I'm also gonna pause it because of that beeping. So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, troops. I forgot that Zaeed's mission was quite as short as it was, so I wasn't expecting to get through so much today. I probably could have pushed it and completed this mission as well, but I guess after we do this, I can go around talking to the rest of the crew on the Normandy, get that done, and then maybe start going to get the Reaper IFF, which is like one of the final missions of the game. It would be like the third last mission, maybe the fourth, but I've left Tally's loyalty mission to do after that. Very risky, but worth it. So, I hope that you stay tuned until then, troops, because next week we're moving on with the story and we're finally finished with bloody loyalty missions. That is the one thing with Mass Effect 2 is that because there's like 12 million companions, there's like 13,000 missions. That the numbers didn't add up, but you get what I'm saying. You get the over exaggeration. So yeah, I just hope you enjoyed it, and come and let me know what you think of Zaeed and Kasumi. They are DLC characters, like originally, and as you saw, you don't really get to have proper conversations with them, which is a major downfall. I really wish you go to like talk to them properly instead of just them getting to say a line to you. But it is what it is. We can't change it, I guess, right? So come and let me know what you think of them, and let me know what you think of their missions, especially maybe Kasumi's, since it really shook things up for the usual mission format that they had gone for Mass Effect 2. But until the next time, troops, where we're finishing Kasumi's mission off and starting the last chapters of the game, well, wherever you are, day or night, I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're staying as safe as you can, and as clean as you can, I guess. And until the next time, troops, well, Thumbs, and my gal Shepard, and Kasumi, I guess, well, we're all Aria here!